So today we're having a go at putting the some sort of catio carrier on the back. So David's bought this lovely piece of red metal, which is going to be the base, and just cutting it to shape. Right, so David has made a framework inside the metal, and we've had a bit of a change of plan to make this work. So we are now having David will explain it. Go on, explain it. So we're now having
shelves, brackets for the big red shelf, to put the catio on.
So that drops down, and then the red metal is going to be sat here when it's down.
On top, yeah.
On top of the ramp, and then when the ramp comes down, it's going to be attached to the ramp, so it doesn't have the issue of being too close to the floor, which is what my issue was. So now we've got folding, what are they called?
Brackets.
Folding brackets, and we'll just have a nice bright red thing sat down against the lorries there, which is perfect. And then obviously I've got to lift all the panels this high, which is easy enough, and then they'll be carried on the back of the lorry. We'll see how we go. This is showing where we're going with the shaft. It's not fitted yet, it's not finished yet. Oh, that's low. Hang on a minute, just let this car go. So this is part one. We've got to do a part two and get it all fitted on, but you can see where we're going with it. That bit of red metal is absolutely perfect that David's bought us. So it's also got a CLS framework under it, and using the brackets, and hopefully all the catio will sit on top. We're going to put a CLS ledge on this to stop it falling this way, and obviously it will then be wired or bungees down to the handles around as we're carrying it. And the idea is then, when all the catio is off, this will actually drop down and go flat, and then the tailgate can come down and it'll just be tucked up underneath the tailgate. It doesn't even touch the floor. So that's absolutely brilliant. So we've just got to now get it fitted on there and find a way of I've got chains, so I can take chains from this corner, and we'll get something to go up that we can hook them to for a bit of extra strength when it's being carried as well. I think it will need that. These brackets will carry like 400 kilograms apparently, but they're bending or not, but hopefully they'll be okay. But I'm really liking that. So thank you again to David, who's done a fabulous job again today. Let's say part one of two. So, I had a lot of debate over the awning and a shade for the catio, and for affordability, to make sure I've got something before I go off on my trip, I've been and got a sunshade sail. So it's a nice like reddy orange colour, so the perfect colour for us. I have invested in a couple of poles as well, so I've got some hooks that was going to help, some D-rings that was going to help put the catio carrier chains to, so I'm just going to go fix them. And we'll see how big this is and see what it looks like. Well, the cat's got a shade, don't know about me. Also going to go a bit bigger. Eventually I'm going to have a proper wind out awning over this. So obviously I'm just trying to see what size I need. And it's quite a long one obviously. To get the cats dry. This is what we've got to test now, see what it is. I mean, I stick to a sail, or I can have like a shower curtain over the top like I had before. I've got shower curtains to go down the side. Let's see how things go. Got lots to do. View from the veranda. I'm just tacking together some framework, trying to figure out exactly how I want it and what I want. So just like putting one screw in and using the catio to fix it to it. I think ideally I've got to do a corner piece and then another piece on there. So it's just working it as I go along. See what I can do. Let's see what it looks like. And then what I'm going to do is it's going to be bolted, so where the screws are, it's going to be replace the bolts, so it will just be bolted together. But I might obviously keep some panels screwed together that I can carry in the van. Fingers crossed I can carry them in the van. I don't get very square, does it? See what happens. Right, so I've just come up to see if the height's okay. I know that's not straight in the middle. Obviously they're just tacked together. I'm going to be putting them straight and screwing them properly. So I've only got one screw in the middle at the moment and they're too long, as you can see. I just want to screw them through because I also want to bolt some. I think what I might do is make the frames so they're screwed together in 3 pieces, 1, 2, 3, and have them so they bolt to the floor. Just the bolt sits through. I think they'd be quite sturdy then if we do that. Now I can have just a piece across the top of here. I can just hook in place to stop anybody going through. Make a little gate, but don't need extra weight at the moment. I've got to see this door shuts against it in a minute, or whether it opens against it in a minute, because that may determine whether I have anything here or just have an upright. But I'll just put some together just in case, because obviously it looks nice with the door shut when people coming and walking in. I've got to figure out how people will walk through. There's your teeth. Alright, darling. You can see the sky bits come off and done. I've got hooks here now I'm going to attach it to. Right, today we're just trying to get the catio panels up on top of the shelf. So we're just making the CLS rim to it, which David's making at the moment. I say making it to go along really. I want to have an end here to make it look a bit smarter. So we're going to hopefully have the catio loaded today. Okay, we're going to try and put this down now.
Okay.
Oh, fingers. Oh my god. Well, that'll do. Hang on, it's in line with the lights, isn't it? Yeah, just about.
Yeah, it's fine.
Just about.
Yep, perfect.
Well, disaster has struck. Our big heavy duty brackets have folded. Everything else is held, but this middle bit is just completely folded, and we were on our last panel. They look really nice, so we're back to the drawing board with not much time at all. Decos have arrived. Got to cut these, and these are going on the door.